Okay, guys, so we're looking at the ASX 200, the Australian index, which again continues to rise to the upside, which is very, very bullish. I'm already personally in some buy positions for this index. And again, we just must understand why the Australian index is pushing higher. And it's because of the growth expectations in China is far better than the European counterparts and North America. For the United States, for an example, because China is the only economy in 2020 that's actually predicted to end the year with a growing economy. So if you look at Australia, we understand China is Australia's biggest trading partner, and Asia is, again, Australia's biggest region where it sells its goods and services to the rest of the world. And remember, China is the world's second largest economy and is a key driver for growth within Asia. So when China's growing, the rest of Asia is growing alongside Australia. And because of China buying a huge amount of Australian exports, the returning growth in China's economy is expected to help Australia come out of the first recession they've had in 29 years. If you look at their key exports, iron ore, for an example, where are they selling iron ore to? We can have a look. 80% of iron ore is going to China, and their second biggest export, coal, again, 18% is going to China. So again, we can see that Asia and China is the key export market for Australia. Asia is expected to be returning to growth because China is returning to growth at a faster pace than Europe, for an example, or North America. And that bodes well for the companies within Australia who can sell to Asia and China. So this index remains a good buy, which is positive. And we could also see an upturn in the Aussie dollar as well if this does continue again, because the demand for the Australian dollar will be increasing as their exports increase to the Asian region. So I've set some alarms for the Aussie dollar, US dollar. If we break above these previous highs, that could be a potential buy. We also want to watch the Aussie dollar against the Japanese yen, because this could also continue to move to the upside. But again, the main trade we're focusing on here is the Australian index, which again is more bullish. So I definitely recommend taking a buy position here, because again, the index does move in very tight correlation to the S&P 500. And if we look at the two together, we can see that they move in tight correlation, clearly very, very close correlation between the two. They literally move with each other. And the US stock market is now broke above an all-time high as well at the moment, at the same time as the Australian stock market is moving to the upside. So positive momentum, good opportunity to get into the markets and buy this. And let's hope this upward momentum continues in the ASX 200. Thank you.